Let's make this short and sweet. Well, as short as it can get. My topic. I have not talked about this once, probably. But it's a topic that makes me so, I guess the word is passionate. Because this is a topic about an organization that helps animals. Helps animals. Probably got the idea now. It's PETA. That where do I point? Uh, there. That company. You know, if you've ever heard of them, you think, oh yeah, no, pet organization. They rescue animals. They do not. They're malicious. They're cruel, inhumane, and they should have been brought to justice many, many years ago. Okay, so what is PETA? What is the acronym? You might ask, what is the acronym? Yes, hopefully. PETA is People for the Ethically Treatment. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. They're hypocrites. If you ever read one true article that wasn't, paid, you'll know that's a lie. They don't care about the animals or their safety, and they would actually much rather rescue your own pet from your own property and euthanize it the very same day and apologize the whole ordeal by giving you a fruit basket. No, wrong side. There. I don't know. I'll figure out hyperlinks. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This is all unscripted. I just wrote a bunch of text. I'm gonna go with it. They've euthanized more animals more and faster than any other major animal organization. Let that sink in. Insert JPEG of a sink coming inside the door. I don't know what that means. Here's a goodie. In 2020, they euthanized 1,763 of the 2,650 dogs and cats they received. A whopping 67% of the animals were killed. Were they sick and aggressive? Because, when an animal's sick, too sick, or they're just straight out aggressive, you just can't deal with them. It's usually better just to, let them sleep permanently. Sad as that sounds. Here's the thing. I don't know if all 67% of those animals were sick and aggressive. And the thing is, PETA hasn't told us either. They haven't told us squat. They just, what's the gesture? Stabbed. Yeah, like that. Gone. Let's not forget. Hi, Danny. Danny DeVito. Let's not forget their kill rate in 2011. I know, far back they've changed. Was their kill rate was 91%. Even though it's less now, that is inexcusable, unjustly, and frankly sickening that they can do that and say they love animals. Yeah. Oh, here's a goodie. They have what is essentially called a kill van, used solely for the purpose of quickly and efficiently taking unsuspecting animals into the van and killing it within minutes. It don't matter if that dog was yours. It don't matter if it was stray. They just yoink it, and they're gone. Gone forever. That was a life, and they're gone. Here's the link for Killvan. They support the ALF, Now, if you don't know what the ALF is, let me just. I actually forgot to do that. You know. Ah, yes. The Animal Liberation Front. That sounds good. You know, liberate the animals from, they're called Liberation Front because, they're trying to rescue animals from labs and all that, Yeah, animal testing is iffy, you know. It's not exactly the most fair thing ever. But what they did, also here's the link for them supporting the ALF. Um, what they did is torch and burn labs, even though they say they were empty. I frankly, that's property damage. That wasn't yours. You're torching it. Like, you don't know if there was any animals in there. They could say it's empty, but you're just burning down entire labs. And by in accordance to the United States Senate, the ALF is known as domestic terrorists, and Peta supports domestic terrorists. Also, in parentheses, I put another hyperlink, more ALF support, right there. I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. The PETA wants to kill all pit bulls. I say that. That sounds shocking. Here it is. That sounds shocking. Did I kind of, exaggerate a little? But not really. They want to stop all breeding of these pit bulls, and they describe them as, what do they describe them as? Oh, jeez. Oh, this is my blood boiling. Yes, 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 yes. What did they describe them as? Oh yeah, animals made for fighting. Sole purpose is to kill and all that. That frankly isn't true. They were just good at it. Ah, yes. Okay, I'll be the first to say it. Yes, pit bulls have the most bite rate. Given their history in dogfighting and popularity in low-income areas. And frankly, people just love how dumb they look. I mean, I have one. Sweet as can be. But, yes, they have the most bite rate. But you would not believe how many times people misidentify a dog. You would not believe how often. Especially misidentifying a dog as a pit bull. Oh, this sort of buffish dog just bit this kid. Must have been a pit bull. You always see it. So even though the statistics hold truth, they hold truth in their data. They do not take into account misinformation and misidentification. So they can be taken with a grain of salt. Frankly, I do believe they also actually have the most bite rate, regardless. But it's a lot less than it shows in the statistics. So, for PETA to advocate to kill pit bulls, even though they preach to save all animals, is sickening and hypocritical. Oh, yeah. This is a little bit of a little story of mine, actually. To get away from all the data. Around when I was around 6, I was actually attacked by a dog. He got me pretty good, funnily enough. I thought I actually still don't know, but I was solid on thinking it was a pit bull. I can now think it probably was an American bulldog. Is that the right one? If it's not the right one, correct it, Riker. I don't know, but it got me good. It got me in this area. My legs, my arms. Actually, I still got a scar. You probably can't see because it's so dang blurry. Let's see if you can get a good shot of that. Let's see. Yeah, there's so many tabs in the way. Oh, let's see. Shine, Jesus, shine light. You see it, Mr. Krabs? Where's that even at? Wait a minute. Where is it? Jesus? Ah, yes. Yes, I'm wearing two glasses. Ah, cut this out. You can't see it. Cut! But when I was around 6, I was attacked by a dog. At the time, I thought it was a pit bull. You know. Ah, scary pit bull! Ah! Let's change this camera a little bit. No, this way, this way, this way. So I get my arm in here. Show how much I'm ranting. A little more. There we go. But, you know, I thought it was a pit bull. To my surprise, I don't know. It's probably American Bulldog. American Bulldog. But it got me in my my left side, my arms, my legs. It got me good. I had to get carried to the hospital. I was bleeding and I was crying. There was a lot of blood for a 6-year-old child, I should say. Absolute, like, whew, that was scarring. I kicked and screamed and eventually got help. You know, it probably was like, like 30 seconds. But man, it felt like an hour fighting that dog. Like an hour. Hang on. So, for them to I still have a few scars. But, and you would think, after that encounter, I'd be terrified of dogs. You would think that I would never want to go near a dog again. I have no fear. I show no hesitation towards these dogs because I know for a fact it wasn't the dog's fault. It, let me rephrase that. I know not all dogs are like that. I know not all pit bulls are like that. Every single pit bull I've owned, except for one, has been a sweet, loving dog. Lovely as can be. Lovely dog. So, I know they're good dogs and it's how they're raised and how their mentality is just by luck of the cards. Just like a human. You know, there's crazies all over the place. You know, mental disorders. Dogs can have mental disorders. All sorts of things. It's pit bulls are not as dangerous as people make them to be. They're really not. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know why. I have a literal pause button right here. I don't know why I'm pressing it. I guess one of the last talking points. They have made comics. If you didn't know this, comics that are extreme and graphic. And if you didn't know this, they've given them to kids. These graphic comics, and the ones I linked, if that hyperlinks, if I actually remember to do that hyperlink and not just looking stupid and pointing, it's like your mother kills animals and your daddy kills animals. They're giving these to kids, and once they got caught once actually. They let's see that's right. It was at a school where they were like showing off a cow. Not Peta. Peta person came by, knew about the cow. Like while the kids were like, "Oh, fun cow," this Peta person just handing out these things about a cow's life, and it's horrible depictions of cows being mistreated. Like that's common. It really isn't common. That's just called industrial farming, and that's a whole nother topic. That's yikes. Industrial farming is not good. But after they got caught, and some parents were like, "How dare you? How dare you?" This is the funny part. They offered the whole school non-dairy ice cream as an apology. Sound familiar? Sound like a familiar dog fruit basket? I don't know where I was going with this. It's just rant day for some reason. I just rant because I don't know. It's something I'm passionate about. I at my dad's side, at my dad's house, we foster dogs. I love dogs. I've one dog, Reaper. He's a lovable buddy. After like taking care of him for like 2 years, we finally got rid of him. Finally. And he wasn't ours. He was a foster. We just took care of him until he could finally find a home. And the reason he couldn't find a home is because his leg. His leg was just built wrong. He probably broke it when he was young. But I had dad's side, dad and stepmother work part time, mainly stepmother, at SAP. This is actually not on my thing, so I'm gonna wing it. SAP. I love what they do. I love SAP. SAP is a good company with some really good people. But compared to PETA, they are every way better. In every way, they are better. The only thing they don't have, compared to PETA, is publicity. I don't even think I'm saying that word right. Publicity. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I gotta stop before I be mean. Not be mean. Before I just, monkey mode rage. I'm done. A lot more can be found if you just dig a little deeper. But I'm not going to conspiracy theorist levels of insane. So I just keep all those hyperlinks, uh, as they're all surface level. All the things you literally just one Google search you'll find. That easy. I recommend reading through the hyperlinks. I will pop them up here as the articles, article headlines. But here's the last one. Ooh, actually no, this is in YouTube. So down there in the description, I'm linking my PETA bad Google Doc, which has pretty much the script I did with every single hyperlink, instead of it just being, images and news articles. It's going to be the actual full pages of the articles I found. And these are my sources. PETA, I don't even know what to say. PETA is not good. I've said it a million times now, probably. But PETA is terrible. And frankly, should not still be around. I got one last one. You know Steve Irwin. This is a little old news now, but you know Steve Irwin, the lovable man that was the biggest animal lover, probably in the world, who unfortunately died to a stingray, which it really sucks. But he died doing what he loved. On Steve Irwin's birthday a few years back, PETA, if I remember right, PETA was like, Steve Irwin, a bad man. Right there. You know, like, just berating his legacy. That ain't right. They're just doing it for publicity. They're not even caring about the animals. They just chuck them into a euthanizing chamber. Chuck them into the furnace. I don't know. My knowledge is lacking in how they euthanize. All I know is like lethal injection or something. But it's horrible. Lethal euthanization sucks. It's saddening, but it's a way of life. Just how it is. Anyways, my animals are yelling at me. They are yelling because I am a little bit late, like 2 or 3 minutes late on feeding them. My pig, my dog, and my other dog. Pit bull, beagle, Gordo mini pig. Insert image. And then widen it. I don't know. PETA, horrible. Me, moderate. My pig, fat. Riker out!